name is Kathleen Menike, and I'm the Contemporary Issues Through Video Conferencing teacher here at Passaic Valley High School. I'm very excited about this school year, and I think your son or daughter is as well. We have a lot of topics that we've talked about already that we would like to cover and pursue conferences on. The overview that you will be provided with of the course in a short video that's going to play here will give you a good background in the creation of the course and also in the evolution of the course, as well as provide you with some former students and their feedback on the impact the course has had on them and the experiences that they had and shared in the course. Participation is key in this class, not just in actually asking questions during conferences or maybe even moderating a video conference, but in just participating in the prep that we do prior to conferences, and also supporting peers when they are moderating conferences. Students also maintain a blog via Google where they host an opportunity for people to see their reflections on what they think about conferences, maybe what conferences have impacted them and caused them to do further research, and they utilize various mediums for that. They can do video reflections, written reflections, anything that they would like, but that's very important in terms of their participation in this course. I'm very excited about this school year. I'm excited always because of what my students can accomplish and what my students have been able to accomplish. I do encourage that you visit our social media links, which will be posted at the end of the video, so that you can visit our sites and you can see your son or daughter in action, and you can also look and see our history as a course. So right now there's going to be a video that has been made by prior students, and it really shows the evolution of the course, the creation of the course, the evolution of the course, and gives you a very good background, I think, in what your son or daughter can expect for this school year. So again, I'm very excited for the school year, very happy to know that your son or daughter will be really exposed to so many different people, from students from other countries to CEOs, to lawyers, to doctors, to entrepreneurs, and we're going to look forward to a wonderful school year. My name is Kathleen Menike, and I created this course called Contemporary Issues Through Video Conferencing in 2008. I saw the results of this kind of learning in my classroom, so I pursued the creation of a course dedicated to the use of educational technology and student-centered learning. My goals for this course are many, and each year they evolve as the course evolves. I want to encourage and hone what my students are naturally interested in. I want my students to feel connected to what we are learning. I want my students to have a part in the decision-making process of what we do as a class. I want my students to support each other in their individual pursuits of conferences with speakers. And I want my students to engage in reflections on all the conferences that we have. Our varied speakers, whether they are from politics, show business, human rights activists, or students from other countries, make the CITVC course unique. And each year it is different because the students direct the learning. It has been such a joy for me as an educator to see my students create content for our class and moderate the conferences. I have the content that I want to cover each year, but I leave room for them to bring their interests to the table. CITVC alumni come back to be guest speakers for our class, and they always say that this course, Contemporary Issues Through Video Conferencing, gave them opportunities that were beneficial to them in their college years and beyond. That is the best thing a teacher can hear.
Hey, it's Chris. I really liked our CITVC class this year because I made a lot of great memories with the people in the class. I got to see other people's perspective on things like global issues, business, nurses, and everything through video conferences. I really enjoyed it because opposed to reading someone's story in a book, it gives the opportunity to talk to them more personally. And we got to go on a field trip, which was awesome. It was a nice team bonding exercise in New York with an Escape the Room. And in general, I just think the class is great.
Hey everyone, it's Olivia, and I wholeheartedly recommend the CITVC course to any future interested students. It has been one of the most unforgettable and unique experiences all throughout my years in high school. I have learned to reach out to different people and speak with them from all around the world, becoming more culturally aware and learning about different ethnicities. I cannot thank Ms. Menike enough for all she has done for me and the CITVC class, and I have created everlasting friendships as well.
I think CITVC is a very fun and informational class. It really exposes you to different people and different lifestyles, so you get a look into the life of so many different people, and it's really an eye-opening thing. Yeah, especially that I agree that CITVC is very eye-opening, and you have a lot of opportunities in there where you just wouldn't have in a regular class. Yeah, it's very nice. I love it.
How's it going, guys? One of the main reasons I took this class is because Ms. Menike is a great teacher. I mean, she really cares about you guys as students, as young adults. More importantly, she looks at you guys as people and not just as students that come to school every day. I mean, which is great. If you need help, either classwork-wise or personally, she'll help you out. Well, without doubt, she'll be there right next to you throughout the whole thing. Besides that, the class is great. You get to talk to so many people that you don't even know exist. And some of the people you talk to really open your eyes to certain topics. I know that happened to me a few times. I think they were business related and maybe politically related, not too positive. But you're like, oh, okay, I can see why they think that. And it makes you think a little bit. It's not going to change your entire thought process on something. Of course, you're going to have your own doubts and your own ideas. But it just gives you the other perspective of what you would think isn't your normal. With that being said, one of the things I remember most about the class is talking to people on the spot. That is nerve-wracking. Moderating a conference, you need to come up with things to say on the spot to keep the moderation going. And luckily, it was one of my strong points, but it really teaches you, and it's really going to help you in the future making college decisions, talking to people in college, your roommate, etc. It's really great. It's going to stick with you for the rest of your life. And another thing I remember really well is the trip to New York that the class takes every year. Really fun. Who doesn't want to go to New York? Come on. We did escape the room, and then after that, we just hung out and walked around the city with all our friends. What's not better than that? Come on. I just want to say to the people that are in the class, good luck. I know you're going to enjoy. Miss Menike is great. The class is great, and just learn everything you can. All right, guys? All right, good luck.
A benefit of taking this class is definitely you learn how to speak publicly. And it's not like you're in front of a stage, but it forces you to kind of come out of your comfort zone and engage yourself in conversation. There have been conferences where I've sat there and I had no interest in the topic previously, but when I sat there, I really listened. I engaged myself in conversation. I started to realize this stuff ain't that bad, and I feel like I can talk about it.
This class is probably one of the most underrated courses that I've ever seen here at PV and in any other school, really. How we learn is so much different from any other class. We don't have a book. We don't read the book, study, and spit it out on a test. We don't do that. We learn by speaking with people from all over the world about their professions, what they do. And we really learn through their experiences. We get to ask them questions, pick their brains about different things, and it really helps us become better. And that's probably more important than any other type of course that you could take in terms of book work and stuff like that. This really allows you to become a better global citizen and more aware of what's going on in the world. So I definitely recommend this course to anyone who's thinking about taking it. Especially if you don't really understand what you want to pursue in the future in terms of a career path. This could really help you with that, because you could ask anyone from any different profession what they do and hear about it, and that might interest you. So I definitely recommend the course for anyone looking to take it.
Even though CITVC is not one of your traditional classes that teaches in a lecture style or even a hands-on experience, this experience is like no other. You really get to speak with real-world citizens and learn about real-world topics, and everybody is so open and honest and genuine, and it's honestly an atmosphere that everybody loves to be around.
It exposes you, and you learn a lot, but you learn it in a different way. You learn different skills that you wouldn't necessarily learn in a classroom.
I think CITVC, if you have the opportunity to, you should take it, no doubt in my mind. I've learned so much from being in the class, just from sitting down and listening to all types of professions, and there were things that I thought I would never even think about that I learned. And you learn about anything and everything. You learn from lawyers to doctors to people in across the country going to school. It's a whole broad experience that ties itself together, and it really prepares you for the next level of your life, because you can't control who you meet, and this class really prepared me for being able to meet anybody and talk to anybody I really need to in life.